In the late 1960s and early 1970s, a shadow fell over Northern California, one that still haunts the state to this day. A killer, known only as the Zodiac, terrorized several small towns with a spree of brutal murders that seemed almost random at first, until his letters began to arrive. These weren't just any letters. They were cryptic, taunting, and filled with puzzles and strange symbols that seemed to mock law enforcement and the public alike. He was playing a game, and he wasn't afraid to show off how much smarter he believed himself to be. The Zodiac's first confirmed murders took place in 1968, when two teenagers were shot and killed in a remote area. At first, authorities believed the deaths might have been a random act of violence. But everything changed when the Zodiac wrote a letter to a local newspaper, taking responsibility for the crime. He described the murders in chilling detail and threatened more to come. But that wasn't all. The Zodiac also included a cryptogram, a series of coded symbols and letters. He claimed that if his cipher was decoded, it would reveal his identity. It was his twisted way of playing with the people trying to catch him. Over the next year, the Zodiac would go on to kill at least 2 more victims, each time leaving behind more cryptic letters filled with coded messages and threats. His cryptograms became a central part of the mystery. Despite the best efforts of cryptographers and amateur sleuths, most of these ciphers went unsolved for decades. Only a few were cracked, and even then, they provided no real clues as to the Zodiac's true identity. The killer's sense of superiority only grew as he taunted police with more letters, some even threatening to kill a busload of school children. The letters became as infamous as the murders themselves. In one particularly disturbing note, the Zodiac claimed to have killed 37 people, though the true number of his victims remains unclear. His letters contain not just cryptograms, but also bizarre drawings, riddles, and claims of future killings, as if he were daring authorities to try and stop him. He would sometimes sign these letters with a symbol, a cross inside a circle, making the Zodiac even more of an enigma. His identity was a puzzle, as were his motives. Was he a man seeking attention? A person with a deep-seated psychological urge to kill? Or was he simply enjoying the chaos he caused? In 1974, the Zodiac seemingly vanished. His letters stopped arriving, and there were no more killings attributed to him. Despite extensive investigations, the killer was never caught. Many suspects were considered over the years, from an eccentric schoolteacher to a man whose DNA seemed to match that found at crime scenes. But no solid evidence ever connected anyone definitively to the crimes. Each year that passed only deepened the mystery, leaving investigators and the public to wonder, who was the Zodiac Killer? Why did he stop? And most haunting of all, why did he never face justice? Fast forward to today, and the search for the Zodiac Killer has taken on a new life. With advancements in DNA technology, investigators have reopened the case, hoping to use modern forensic tools to finally unmask the killer. New theories have surfaced, and some cryptograms have been solved, revealing more about his twisted mindset, but his identity remains elusive. Is the Zodiac Killer still out there? Or did he simply disappear, having achieved his goal of becoming one of the most infamous criminals in history? The story of the Zodiac Killer isn't just a tale of unsolved murders. It's a mystery that continues to captivate the world. His cryptic letters and ciphers still baffle experts, and his silence leaves questions that may never be answered. The Zodiac story is a haunting reminder that even in an age of technology and surveillance, some mysteries remain unsolved, and some killers remain just beyond our reach. So what do you think? Will we ever know the true identity of the Zodiac Killer? Could new breakthroughs finally shed light on this decades-old mystery? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Let's talk about the case that has gripped America for over half a century. And don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more to uncover in the world of true crime, and we want you to be part of the conversation.